Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our Alexander series. Let me give a quick disclaimer before I continue with this episode. In the last one, of course, we were just working on building up our empire, and I jumped right into another recording, and this is my third attempt at trying to record this particular episode. Sometimes when I have noise disruptions, what I'll do is I'll just do a break and then edit, but I have so much recording that I want to do over the next couple of days to get caught back up and get some stuff done before a big move and setting up a new recording space and everything that I really just... It seems kind of productive in a way. It is kind of productive. It might be easier just to edit the episodes together, but I don't want to have to edit. So I have just stopped recording a couple of times, and I've been waiting for the noise to go away from my good friends, the gardeners, who love to use their leaf blowers outside, and not in any particular pattern, by the way. They love to just walk around and blow leaves. By the way, it's April when I'm recording this, so they're literally just clearing crap from walkways using leaf blowers. But they don't have a pattern, so they'll be loud and nearby, then they'll go away, and then they'll come back, and it's impossible to predict, and they're usually going for long periods of time. So yeah, this is my third attempt at doing this. So I'm going to, before I do anything this episode, I want to do something that I have spent the past couple of attempts doing at first, which is, and I did this a little bit last episode, but I need to do it a little bit more. It's just making sure that all of my cities have sensible tiles. In other words, that they have the tile. I guess I stated that wrong. They have the tiles in their domain workable by their citizens that reasonably should belong to them. And in a lot of cases, like with the core cities, I think I'm okay. But there are some cities on I think there are still some cities that need to be adjusted a little bit. So I'm going to do what I can. It's a little bit tough when you have cities that are surrounded by others, because it generally creates a situation where, the tiles are helping cities in the area regardless. The situation that I'm trying to fix is cities where there are tiles, like we said last episode, where there are tiles right next to cities that belong to other cities. That doesn't make any damn sense. And actually, as a matter of fact, I think that Civ 6 should probably have a setting, a rule, like in the code, where cities automatically claim the tiles immediately surrounding the city center. These shouldn't be reassignable. Like, for instance, this one. Why does this belong to another city? Now that's justifiably belonging to Krakow. That's fine. But why does that belong to another city? That's exactly my point. So I'm just going through and I'm trying to find more instances like that. We have a number of cities in our empire, so it's going to take me a second. But I wanted to go ahead and do it first in this particular episode, because I think the last couple of times I've attempted to do this, I've kind of done it after building some momentum otherwise. And I think that was kind of disruptive. So that's actually a benefit of having to restart this recording a couple of times. And hopefully my good friends, the gardeners, won't come back a third time. Let's see here. I think we're okay with this city. Yeah, we'll leave that be. Poznanie is fine. Płotsk is fine. I think. We could give that... Yeah, let's give that city, or that little tile to Płotsk. That one too, maybe? Nah, that's fine. Chalkidike's fine. I've already checked out. Hang on, you're not showing me all my cities, game. What are you doing? It's not scrolling through them. Just like the frickin' gardeners, it's not following any particular pattern, oddly enough. All right, so here's Radom. Are we good here? I think we are. Very good. I'm just going to keep going in one direction, and hopefully at some point it'll take me to my other cities that I've been conquering recently, because those are the ones that I need to look at as well. Yeah, I think we're good here. Aigai, you could probably benefit from having that, to tell you the truth. Yeah, let's give that one to Aigai. Alexandria, that's fine. Yeah, Pell is fine. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to happen in the first place. These are the cities. All right, so we messed with that last episode. Sayus is okay, I think. Akhenaten is okay as well. Rakadet, yeah. It's surrounded by other cities, so it's kind of hard to judge. Malinalco probably needs some help in a bit. I'll check that out when that... Yeah, see, I feel like this tile should belong to Malinalco. Not that one. We'll let Simpuala have that one, but just that one tile needs to change hands. Neken, I'm okay with you having the tiles you do. That's actually a pretty substantial territory imprint. And then Portsmouth... You're good. There was, yeah, Chalco. This is the one that I wanted to change. These tiles, I think, need to belong to Chalco. just to help that city build its stuff as rapidly as possible. So we're in the process, I think that's good. We're in the process of building the Estadio de Maracana, which is a wonder that I love to go for in the late game because it really fixes the amenity issue. And once we have that thing built, we're going to try and centralize as much production as we can on Alexandria to where that doesn't take 34 turns. I want to try and get it done this episode if we can. We're going to have to bring in a lot of production, but I think we can get close. Now, once we're done with that, we might be able to repeal the New Deal and actually implement more robust economic policies that don't cost us as much. And then we're going to be making a ton of gold, and I just think we'll run away with the game. So that's the plan. Let's see. In Wrocław, we need to start... you don't really need a housing addition right now. Do we need to settle anywhere? I don't think so. Yeah, let's just train another... I'll tell you what, let's train up a mobile SAM so that we have some of those built, just in case we have to deal with that kind of interference. The Cristo Redentor statue does need to be built somewhere, so I think I've built it there in the past couple of attempts. In Radom. Again, I've recorded the first couple of minutes of this episode a couple of times. And then Chalco, we're going to go with the stock exchange there. All right, and we definitely want you on production focus. That's another thing I need to check in a second that I also did in previous recordings and had to stop, is which cities are on production focus and which cities might benefit from a different focus, etc. We're going to do a harbor in Tepeshpan. I think that's how you pronounce that city name. When this fourth citizen arrives in 9 turns, that should be here a lot sooner, I think. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. We do need, let's go ahead and purchase the synagogue with faith in Sais, and let's go ahead and repair the industrial zone. And then when we have, I think next turn we're going to have enough money for a builder, so we're going to purchase that builder in Sina and repair all those tiles. And we have some tiles to repair near Sais as well, so that should help out. We're going to bring this infantry army down closer to our front lines. We're going to bring this guy over here. And then this cavalry, yeah, you know what, you just need to go on alert status. I'm not going to do anything with you for a while. And this military engineer, we're going to keep skipping them because we are going to need them when we start building missile silos, but we don't need them for anything else just yet. London can work, hang on, let's see which tiles. Yeah, that's out of London's reach. So these tiles, there's no sense improving them. And I don't think there's anything else in the area. See, this builder has 1 charge left. So yeah, why don't you come down here outside of Tlaltepec. And we're going to work on getting those tiles improved. Because those are closer to a city. You can actually improve those and do something useful. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and move you down to that one. So you're going there, and you're going there next turn. Get some improvements done. Now here, we want to go ahead and speed up this power plant a little bit. So let's chop down these woods. And, oh, did we not change that tile? That was one that I changed in a past episode, and I didn't change it this time. Damn it! So I'm guessing, yeah, that, see, I meant to change that. All right, so let's give both of those to Kinshasa, and the next one we'll give to that power plant. So Kwango just finished this production on account of that, which is not the worst thing. Just finished a research lab. I made the same mistake in a previous recording the first time, and then I corrected it the second time, then forgot to correct it in this one. That's life. Let's go ahead and go for a... let's do plain rocket artillery. I'm not going to train armies while they're still taking 40-plus turns to train. Douglas MacArthur is our brand new general, so let's go ahead and move him to Sempuala to support the new units that are coming. We can, of course, train mechanized infantry in just 1 turn, which is going to be nice. Now, I can... Does this belong to Radom? Yes, it does. So I could chop these down, and Cristo Redentor would be closer to being done. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that actually didn't save a lot of time. Well, that's crappy. You need to come up there. Very good. And, yeah, this guy... I think what I want to do with you is we're going to improve those crabs. We have a couple of charges left. Then maybe we can do something with some of the trees in the area to help finish up those repairs. We've done that. Whoa, hello. What's this? What you doing? What you doing there, game? What you doing there? Oh, it's a glitch on this thing. There's some kind of... I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, that's weird. Hopefully that'll change when the turn changes. Oh, that's funny. Look at that. Oh, that is glitchy as hell. I'm going to have to, like, report that and show that to Firaxis. Because I haven't seen that happen. That seems like it's a rare thing, but... Wow, look at that. It's either... What's the fire coming from? Okay, that made it go away. Just had to do with the camera movement. The rapid camera movement did something funny with the... I'm guessing it has to do with the rendering and the unrendering. No. We need to talk about Egypt too, by the way. I want to show you something that I discovered. I think it has to do with the rendering and unrendering of things that are on and off camera. So when the camera's panning really quickly, it caused a weird interaction there. Okay, so what I want to show you about Cleopatra. We've been wondering, is this a glitch? Why is she still alive? What's going on? I decided to look at gossip, because, you know, we have access to this information. A recent news article revealed that Egypt is expanding, adding the new settlement a lost city. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what it means. I've never seen that before. I don't know what the implications are. All I know is that, let's go down the tech tree real quick and I'll finish that explanation in a second. I think I want to go for synthetic materials. This is going to give us additional gold for all of our camps, so it'll help our economy a good bit, and then we can move towards having jet bombers sooner than later, which is a really nice step in the right direction. And then we'll go for nuclear fission so we can have some nukes. But yeah, so I like the fact that this has happened. I don't know what the lost city thing means. I don't know where she is, what she's doing. I really don't. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to buy this builder. Done. And we're going to go ahead and build a lighthouse in Pydna for some additional gold and food there. But yeah, it makes it more dramatic than the situation we had, or what we thought was going to happen when we were just comedically going to resurrect her and then kill her for fun and just to be funny. Now it's actually, it's a bit more, it seems like there's actually something going on. Like she founded a lost city, and I don't know what that means. It's intriguing, I guess I should say. And so we're gonna see what happens with that. And I'm enjoying the fact that there's actually an explanation, and it's not just a bug. I'm ashamed that I didn't look at gossip sooner, because that would have given us the explanation a while ago. I'm going to put as many of my units as I can either to sleep or on alert status, because I am tired of scrolling through them. You have got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You know what? I'm just going to let the episode go. I'm just going to let you hear what I deal with, because this is the third time they're back. Hopefully they're not going to be doing stuff for long. Oh my god. All right, they stopped again. I don't know what they're doing, but... All right, so... Sorry to have so much meta conversation where I'm talking about my recording environment while I'm recording an episode. I know it's immersion breaking, but I am genuinely... I unleashed a Twitter rant about this like 15 minutes ago. I am genuinely pissed. And it's not so much that I'm mad at gardeners for doing their job, but it's like, finish in an area and then don't come back to the area multiple times. Like, it's just... Granted, I'm sensitive to this because I'm recording, you know, but it's like, come on, guys. It's not that hard. Like, have a system for how you do it. And because, I mean, even if I'm not recording, I mean, the leaf blowers make noise. So if you're really thinking in terms of, there's lots of residents here. If I give a crap, which granted, most people don't. If I give a crap, I'm going to make a lot of noise in one area, and then I'm going to be done and not come back and make noise in that area again. Just out of simple principle and courtesy. Anyway. God. Makes me mad. But yeah, I'm not going to stop the recording anymore. If they come back again, we'll just have to listen to it in the background, especially since I kind of began this episode by saying that I've had this issue. Hopefully you're willing to bear it with me. It's not something that I like to be on the channel a lot at all. Okay, we have a great writer. Very nice. H.G. Wells, I think it was. And now this spy in Canberra... Oh, crap! Look what's happening here! Frickin'... You're still trying to conquer them. That is crazy. All right, we'll tell you what. Let's move you to Ballarat. Let's move you to another city that's not about to get conquered. I mean, Ballarat could get conquered pretty quickly too, but let's move you up the coast a little bit. Because Canberra's about to fall. Holy crap. That's amazing. We could do a seaport here. We already have a harbor. We could do an entertainment complex, but we don't really need one. We do need to build more traders, so let's go ahead and do that. We have access to 2 more trade routes, and I need to position any traders that I get. I'm going to put them all in Alexandria so we get the Estadio de Maracana as soon as possible. Now, as soon as I build up a little bit more gold, which, again, is going to be a lot easier once we can repeal the New Deal, then we will be able to do even better with being able to upgrade all of our units quickly. And I'm looking forward to that greatly. But okay, it's time to get some repairs done. Let's repair that. This should bring Sina back into the light. It'll help the city grow faster. Okay, we still have another charge on this archaeologist. That's excellent. So why don't we... Hang on, I'm looking for other ones. I haven't marked the more recent dig sites that have been uncovered because there's so many. Yeah, why don't you just come down that direction, and we'll go to that particular site. All right, now, yeah, this time, I think, I did reallocate that tile, right? Yeah, I did. All right, so you are going to go there, and then we're going to cut those down, and it'll help make that power plant production a little bit faster. Meanwhile, this great writer, H.G. Wells...
No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that this world was being watched keenly and closely by intelligences greater than man's, and yet as mortal as his own. That as men busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied, perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize the transient creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water.
Man, that was excellent. I could not stop listening to that. That was really good. Sean Bean is just amazing. And of course, H.G. Wells. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get a mine there just for extra production in the area. And it looks like there's some tiles up here we can improve too. So there's still lots of tiles near Congo where we haven't done as much improving, and we definitely can. That'll help us out a lot. Yeah, there's some lumber tiles up there we need to take care of. All right, so let's go ahead and improve those crabs, and then down here, so I can like barely hear the lawnmower in the background. I'm like, are they, or not the lawnmower, but the leaf blower? Like, I'm thinking, are they coming closer? Like, what's he doing? It's just weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that farm built. We've got another couple of farm tiles there. So this is a really heavy food production city. Yeah, it's got 50 food every turn. It's crazy. If I go to production focus, it doesn't actually change anything either, which is crazy considering it changes the time on production. Well, it doesn't really change much there either. No, it doesn't. Huh. Well, in that case, we'll just leave that as is. Now let's go ahead and gain sources in Wollongong. And we probably... It looks like he's trying to conquer, and he's successfully conquering John Curtin. Australia is falling before Montezuma. So Montezuma is our major adversary, period, in this game. I don't know that Cyrus has really held his own. I can tell that he's got a little bit of territory, but for all I know, Cyrus... Oh, we got another great person. Nice. Cyrus is fighting just as hard against Montezuma as we've been. All right, so let's... Oh, nice. Janaki Amal. So 600 signs for each rainforest tile here or adjacent. We do have some rainforest near us, so we might be able to benefit greatly from that. I need to find a good spot, but yeah, there's a spot near... Oh, man. Oh, man. We're going to be able to get a ton of science from that. Okay, so Pella is done with its project, which means we can finally launch the Earth satellite. It's going to be done in 16 turns. Again, my objective is not to win the space victory, but I want to... we need to repair all these tiles. But I want to have visibility of the entire world. So that's why I'm going for that particular... Okay, yeah, we need to chop that down. There we go. 11 turns away from the power plant. Nice. I want to be able to see what's going on as a result of the satellite. So,
very simple machine was my explanation, and plausible enough, as many wrong theories are.
Okay, what else do we have? We've got some more tiles up here to improve, but I'm tempted to go ahead. There's not a lot of like farming in the area around. I mean, there's the rice there. That's good. And there's pasture, but it'd be good to have a little bit more food production. All right, and then you come here. And we do need to clear that. We only have one charge left with this builder, though. So I guess I'll go ahead and clear this marsh, because that'll help Tarniv hit 12 pop. And it might be a little bit more productive going forward. All right, so this spy, I think it's just the spy that we've been using to guard. So let's continue to keep them in that position. Yeah, you just need to counter spy in the industrial district, same as you've been doing. Now this trader, we need to get them to trade outside of our territory because production bonuses and gold bonuses, in fact. So let's see how much that helps with... All right, 30 turns away. We need to get more traders set up there, ultimately. Now this builder, what do you need to do? I guess I'll Man, there's already so many farms in the area, though. I'm hesitant to use you to make more farms. Let's go ahead and come over here. Let's clear that out, and that will help iGuy grow to 14 pop, and maybe it'll get the industrial zone done sooner. Yeah, check this out. There are so many rainforest tiles. So many. These all count as... Wait. Do they all count as rainforest? Hang on. This can't be. This just can't. Hang on. So we could do... No, that wouldn't work as well. I think the best spot really is over here near Dion. So let's go ahead and send her there. And then next turn we're going to put her, like... I can't tell if there's not a perfect spot. There would be... If there were rainforest there, that would be the perfect spot. Hang on. Let's look for a moment longer. Because if there is an unspoiled section of rainforest that we can exploit for this, then we're going to do it. Alright, so there's no rainforest up here. The rainforest is mainly down here. On this part of the continent. So yeah, that's going to be the best spot to do it. And there were some spots over here where it's like there's deceptively a lot of it, but not nearly as much. Not nearly as much. All those highlights were kind of lying because the highlights show adjacent rainforest tiles, so it's highlighting tiles where there wasn't actually rainforest, whereas this is definitely the largest area. So we're going to put her right there, and we'll be good. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn, and I think we're going to go ahead and get that started. So we're 16 turns away from the Earth satellite. We are 30 turns away from Estadio de Maracana. No. You're going to have to cede your capital to us, whether you like it or not. All right, Pella is about to grow, so that should help the Earth satellite. Since Pella's on production focus, hopefully the Earth satellite will be done in sooner than 16 turns now. With the arrival of the 16th
Which of all my
citizen.
important nothings shall I tell you first?
All right, so now we're done with the civics tree. No, it didn't really change anything production-wise. We're on production focus in Pella. Yeah, we are. All right, future civic. Oh, yeah, we're done. So go ahead and select that. I could have just selected it from a short list. I know. Great musician. Wow, we just keep getting great people. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's go ahead and recruit that person. Bradford. I can build a hangar in 17 turns. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that's some additional production. Candy, I can get a university for a little bit of gold. But I'd rather hold off. Let's go ahead and do the... well, let's not do the sewer yet. We don't need it. But let's... yeah, we don't really need the university anymore. It does provide housing, though, so let's go for that. All right, Polotsk, you need an airport. Yeah, definitely. 3 turns away from another citizen, so that's going to grow faster. And then here, Portsmouth needs... My cities are doing pretty well now. I'm not seeing as many amenity problems now that we've finished some of our stadiums. And remember, stadiums have splash benefits. All right, let's go for an archaeological museum in Thebes because there's so many ruins in the area of Thebes that need to be exploited. All right, this observation balloon, yeah, I want to have you link up and go to sleep. Artillery army. Oh, nice. We have access to rocket artillery now. Oh, this one, I just haven't upgraded this one yet. I know we have access to rocket artillery. We've been using them. They're down here. But we just haven't promoted that one yet. And then I think we have... Not quite. We need 760 gold. Good God. To do some of the other... upgrades. Okay, now what do you need to do? You need to be... Must occupy district or wonder with a free slot of the proper great work type. Okay, so I need to go there, basically. Let's put you down in Rodom, and next turn we'll give you something to do. All right, so now our great scientist is ready. I can't really... This is what sucks. I can't really tell where the right spot is when it's like this. I think this was the spot, right? I need to deselect her so I can see more clearly. That's the spot. Yeah, because then she'll get the bonus for that, as well as... This is going to be huge. As well as for almost adjacent tiles in all directions, except for that one. Pretty good.
There's so much plastic in this culture that vinyl leopard skin is becoming an endangered synthetic.
Okay, so that got us some additional gold, or it will soon. And then, of course, that's going to make all of our next technologies one-turn finishes. So let's go ahead and go for stealth tech next, and then we're going to go for nukes. So that was a huge science boost at a good time. All right, let's go ahead and come down here, and we're going to investigate that next turn. You were going to clear... Yeah, I don't know why you came there. I guess I gave him the order to go there, but I definitely want this builder to be on top of the marsh. And let's go to the next turn. Excellent. Dude, you have no business denouncing me. You are literally about to die. You should be begging me for help. Yeah, you're losing your capital right now. Or maybe not. Maybe you're surviving. Yeah, their borders are right up against... Look at that. Launceston is here. That's their actual border.
In art,
remove your spies at once. I'm just going to ignore that request. Nice.
In life, may you proceed with balance and stealth.
Okay, now I have access to jet bombers. And we can go for nuclear fission. It'll be done in 3 whole turns. Loving it. All right, so we do have a little bit of an issue in Liverpool. This is our heavy production city, and it seems like there's a little bit of a food problem. So maybe... What would be the best thing to do? I could, well, I couldn't purchase a builder, but I can go ahead and build a builder. So let's do that so we can improve some of the farm tiles in the area, and that'll help, I think, a little bit. And then Alexandroupoli, rather. I've built an aerodrome, and I think I've built all the upgrades that I can for it here, so that's nice. We can go ahead and go for a harbor, which would give us an additional trade route, as well as bonuses for this city. I feel like that's the best way to go. Or we can go for an industrial zone, which would give us really, really good production in the area. Is there an industrial zone here already? I don't think there is. So I could go ahead and go for that. Let's see, we can put it on a number of tiles. Looks like that would be the best one. So let's do that. It's going to be 17 turns away. Alexandroupoli, if I put you on production focus, that changes literally nothing. Good to know. Okay, and last but not least, let's go ahead and do this this airport. Okay, so it seems like we're going to try a vehicle return. Damn. All right, so we lost our spy, unfortunately, to John Curtin. That sucks. Not that we really are worried about our spies at the moment. We don't really need them, but it's nice to have eyes on the other nations. All right, let's repair that, and we have this to repair, and that should help with the production of this builder. I'm really hoping. And then, of course, we have this builder, which we can use to improve some of the stuff nearby and help. Look at all the ruins near the city. There's 4 different ruins. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one here. And in the next one, I think we're finally done getting interrupted by noise. Fingers crossed. But in the next one, we are going to hopefully finish the Estadio de Maracana. How close are we? We're still a good ways off, 28 turns. But again, I've got some traders training up. And I'm going to put all of my new traders in Alexandria. We have actually 26 of 31 traders, so we can definitely do more. And I think it's going to be sooner than 28 turns. I'd be surprised if it wasn't done next episode. Earth Satellite as well, if I can get maybe one of those traders to start in Pella. I think this trader is actually looking for orders right now. Then maybe we can get some additional production headed that way as well. So I think both of these will be done within an episode or two, and then we can retool our economy to be heavier in gold again. And then it's just a matter of turning the tide on Montezuma, which should be pretty easy because we're going to have access to in-game weapons, information age units, and stuff like that. So we're going to keep pushing in the next couple of episodes. I would imagine, this is episode 33, I would imagine we're going to be done before 40, I would think. But we might be done like at 40. We'll see how it goes. I wasn't expecting Alexander to take another 20 episodes when I brought it back. But it's been a fight, but it's been a good fight. It's been pretty much going one direction the entire time. It's just taking a while. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.